Did it feel like a rerun of Durban last year, or even worse?
Look, credit to the All Blacks. They were superb tonight. That's why they're the world's number one team at the moment. I think we had a good plan. We had great preparation. And the first 20 minutes was, it's like I wouldn't say like a horror movie, but we've played our best rugby in those 20 minutes. Honestly, ball in hand, we felt we were on top and we dominated collisions. And, and then one pass goes astray and you're under the poles. We had numbers on the cross kicks and we worked on that. Bounce over the ball, perfect, scored. Tap kick, perfect, grubber in behind us, brilliant timing. Ball bounced perfectly, another try. So, and then you're 21 points behind, 24 points behind, and 20 minutes, a tough ask. They're a quality side, and I said it in the week. I'm obviously very disappointed. The players are hurting, and it's definitely not through a lack of effort. Definitely, I'm pleased with the way we kept fighting. Passages of great defence, passages of great attack, but we couldn't break them. They were just too good.
Allister, how does a youngish team bounce back from a record defeat?
Yeah, that is a challenge for us. I suppose emotionally, we'll see where we are tomorrow. I've got no doubt in my mind that the players will never give up, never. I've seen this group for the past 6 tests, 7 test matches. We've got no option but to fight back in South Africa. We've got Australia up next. And, from this learning experience, we'll get stronger. Promise you, we'll be ready for Australia. How we will bounce back, though, is and I know a lot of people, if you look at the score, probably think there weren't a lot of positives, but I will draw a lot of positives from this game. I'm really pleased with a few things, although we have to improve still in all areas. But Kieran summed it up, aptly. He said they've been in a test match. Don't look at the score, but they've been in a test match.
Yeah, what did you say to your men afterwards?
Yeah, it's tough. I told them, obviously, disappointed. But yeah, this is. I told them we can't go on like this. We're going back to South Africa, Australia next in Bloem, and then New Zealand in Cape Town. So I told them we have to pick our heads up and be ready for those 2 home games and be much better in those 2 games.
That's going to be quite hard, though, isn't it, to pick your heads up after that?
It's going to be very hard. But luckily, I trust in the guys, I trust in the management, and I know these guys can bounce back.
Okay.
Coach, does it feel different to Durban?
No, definitely, without a doubt.
Can you maybe expand on that a little bit for us?
It's the big thing for us was our set piece tonight. And I mean, we've had an unbelievable sort of success rate with our set piece up until now, and we were just put under tremendous pressure tonight. So that's something we'll have to go have a look at and fix again, And credit to the All Blacks. I mean, they're written off in terms of their scrum, and they showed tonight that they, those players who stepped in did really well. We weren't, we were off colour in our set piece tonight. That's one area where I think we'll have to go back and get right.
Allister, can we perhaps see 1 or 2 changes after tonight? It's too early to say.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to go and review the game and see the impact. Obviously, it's been a few setbacks for us, but it's no excuse. And we'll review the game, and then I'll have a look at the next challenge, which is Australia.
Allister, when you said that the set pieces were off colour, was it a case of a lack of execution or the All Blacks just doing the homework?
Good question. Bit of both. They were good. They put us under pressure at line-out time. And, I feel that they've made great decisions to chase, take a gamble and not guess, but just chase the ball to the front, and that's where we wanted to throw, and it went right over. So they did put us under pressure. So they were good in their defensive line-out, and obviously our execution really not good.
How disruptive was Ross Cronier's last-minute loss, considering how the halfback game panned out and with Aaron Smith's excellence shining through for pretty much the time he was on the field?
Look, they had their planning spot on. They made 8 changes to their side for us, and you could see those guys made a massive difference in terms of being really freshened up and putting a big performance.
And a lot has been said in South Africa about the back three, its strengths and its weaknesses, and a lot of missed tackles occurred in the wide channels. Was that a big concern for you going into the game?
I personally feel Allister Coetzee was outstanding. Courtnall's Kusan's covered, sort of scrambled cover was outstanding in terms of the kicking game. Here and there we made defensive errors, yes. And if you have, lost a gain line battle, obviously you will find yourself as a back three, a winger and a fullback with numbers attacking. I don't think that was a problem tonight.
I think you did mention the fact that props have to be substituted in an 80-minute match, but doesn't sometimes cross your mind that you need to keep a prop on as long as possible, considering that when Beast came off, the scrum started showing signs of wear and tear?
No, definitely not.